Hello, everyone. This is Tashley. I'm in the craft room today. I'm going to be doing diamond painting today. So we're going to do this diamond painting right here. This is what we're going to start off with, and this is the Eagles thing. I'm going to show you how to you do the diamond painting if you don't have what is it called? Dog on it. I lost the name of the paper. The paper to put over top, the sticky paper, or you can use is the adhesive paper, or you can use the parchment paper. If you don't have that, I want to show you how you can just use the paper that comes over top of it. But before I do that, I want to show you Michael Jackson. Remember when I was showing Michael Jackson? I want to show a few that I have done already and I already posted. And I showed you how to post it. So here's Michael Jackson's all finished and shined up. That's Michael Jackson. And he's on the poster board. I showed you how to do that. Let's go over some other ones. I should have took them out the bag ahead of time, but that's me. So how's everybody day going? I'm getting started late in the craft room. This is Martin Luther King, the legacy of Martin Luther King. This is Fancy Lady. Reminds me of myself. Break Every Chain. Another Break Every Chain. Then we have the man breaking the chains. Put them back in the bag. So those are 20, 20, 30, 30s. Let me give you the sizes. This would be considered a 20, 25. This is considered a 30, 30. And I showed you how to make your foam boards and your template plates and everything that you would need for that. Let me put those in here. Takes me a little second to get them back in here. So I'll put that in here. Put these over here. Then we have the 2025s, which are the smaller ones. This one is I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. Then we have another heart cross with the flowers. I love this one. This is Jesus. I like this one. Come unto me, all ye that labor, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you, and learn of me, for my burden is light. So, Jesus, come to Jesus. Jesus is my Savior. They not like us. Freedom reigns. Once again, Jesus is my Savior. And this one here is a beautiful cross. So like I was saying earlier, that I'm renting myself out to teach diamond paintings, like for any affairs or anything like that. We also can do candle making too. I have so many candle making supplies. I have to do a video of me making the candles. Also, what I said as far as me renting myself out, I have my book here full of different pictures. So I will bring the pictures, I will bring the supplies and everything. And for $15 a person, they can pick out their own picture. They can make what they want to make, and we can have a grand old time. And I also have the larger pictures as well. So for $15, you get to pick out your own picture. I don't know if I can show you some of the pictures or not. Look at some really cool pictures. So we got those. Got some really cool pictures that you can pick out from. And like I said, you pick your picture and I will supply all the supplies that you need. Your picture will come, so you get your pick out your picture. Your picture will come with your, so you picked out this one. So your picture will come with the drills that you need. I will supply you the pen and the container that you use to put your drills in. So if you want to rent me out, you can give me a call or you can DM me for church affairs or anything like that, girls' night out, birthday parties, job fairs, whatever. I'm available. So I will be doing that with the Diamond Arts. So you can pick out your own picture and for $15 a person, and I will give you all the supplies that you need for your picture so that you, if you don't finish it, you can take it home and I will give you the picture frame as well. And here we have the larger pictures. You can see some of the larger pictures. We want to do some of the larger pictures. Once again, so you can see some of the larger pictures, and I will give you all the supplies that you need. I will give you all the supplies that you need. And like I said, it's $15 a person. And you pick out your picture, and I give you your frame and your supplies. Okay, I am back. I straightened all that out, put it away. So what we're going to do, we're going to do some of our Eagle Diamond painting. And what I like to do is on your painting, you have a film. So you see this film that's coming off here? So if you don't have the release paper or parchment paper, you can just use this film. And what you're going to do is just pull it back to where you want to start off at and then just cut a piece. So as you can see, I'm just going to take it, I'm going to cut a piece. Just cut a piece of the film to where I want to work at, and that'll be the piece where I'll start. So I cut the piece of film. I like to you can either cut it all the way off, or you can just take a paper clip like I have here and put it over the side like this, like that. So this is going to be the section that I'm going to be working on right here. That's the section that I'm going to be working on. So what you want to do, you look to see what your number is by the side here. So I'm starting with G, and G is 13. So I'm going to take it to number 13. That's what G is. G will be 13. And I will take 13, and I will start with 13. You're just going to pour some of your drills in. Don't pour a whole lot. You don't want to over pour and then it spills all out. Trust me, that's a pain in the butt right there. Then you want to give them a good shake like this. So I'm shaking it like this. Don't worry if one or two fall out. You can just put them back in. So what you want to get when you're shaking them, I put a little too many for myself. When you're shaking them, is you want to try and get, see what I said about shaking it too hard? See how I made them all spill out? So I made them all spill out. So let's put them all back in. You saw that? I made them all spill out. That's why I say you don't want to shake it too hard because they will all spill out like I just did. What a good demonstration, right? So they all spilled out. So let me put them back in here. And I'm going to take some out because I think I got a little bit too many that I'm working with here. There you go. Take some of them out. So you want to take it down. You want to give it a good shake. And what you want to try and do is have them where they're lined up like this in your tray so that way they're easier to pick up. So you want to do that. And once you got them lined up, excuse me, it's not hot where I'm at. It's just that I had a donut, and now that I'm a woman of a certain age, whenever I have sugar or anything sweet, it makes me sweat. So you would say, Tasha, why did you have that donut when you know it was going to make you sweat? Nothing but greed is all it was. That's all I can say was greed. Nothing but greed. I know I shouldn't have had it, but greed made me do it, and now I'm going to sit down here sweating like a pig. So what you want to do is make sure you have your pen loaded up with the putty. Let's take some putty. Now I'm using a multiplier. So this end can pick up 3. This end picks up 1. Then I have another one over here that picks up 6 and picks up 1. Now when you rent me out, I will give you the 1, and I will give you like 2 or 3 multipliers that will fit on, so that way you don't feel overwhelmed. And when you break this off like this, you don't feel overwhelmed. Like looking at the whole thing can be like, oh my God, I gotta do this. But when you break it off piece by piece and do a little section at a time, it's not as overwhelming. So now that I have these in order like they're supposed to be, I'm going to look on my grid here, and I see that G is 13. So let me show you where we're working at. So we're going to be working in this all black area right here. So I'm going to put the number of G's that it says for all this area here. So let's get started. Let's pick up some G's. And I have a light lamp underneath here that I like to use. Just, because sometimes things look a little dark. But I use a little light lamp, and I just put a paper clip on the side so it'll hold it in place. Because this picture is bigger than my light lamp. So I'm trying to make sure I got it where my things go. All right, now we can get started. So I'm going to try and pick up 6 black ones. And I'm just going to put them right here. And you want to put your drills over top of the number or the letter. You want to put them over top of the number or the letter. And that's all you're going to do is just follow the pattern. It's almost like, remember paint by numbers? It's almost like doing paint. Actually, it's just like doing paint by numbers. And I used to love doing paint by numbers. For some reason, I don't know if they stopped them because I couldn't find them here lately. If anybody found paint by numbers out there, let me know because I've been looking for it. And you're just going to go down the line, picking up as many or whatever, how many numbers your diamond painting requires. So, you want to go by, like, say, these I know I can pick up the 6 or more because everything is black. But you may get like a number 2, and it may say only two drills. So you pick up 2 drills. And don't worry if you don't get your drills lined up perfect. It'll all come in the end. It'll come together in the end. Because if the drills don't have enough room, they will push themselves over to make the room. So you don't have to worry about it being super perfect. Not supposed to stress you out. And I'm going to put my little lamp light on so you can see what I mean when I say I have a lamp, table light. So with the table light, what it does, you see how it made it brighter from what it was just before it was dull. Now you can see where all your drills and everything goes. So like I said, we're just going to do this section, and then we're going to move on to something else if time permits. I still have to post this morning's video for workout. It was chair abs and shoulders. So I still have to post that and then post that yet. To post that one. And then you're just going to put it right down over top of your number or letter, whichever one you're working with, your number or your letter. And like you said, you got to shake them out sometimes again, so that way you can get enough. And you want to put it where the drills, the shiny part, are facing up, not down. But it won't let you put it in any other way. But you want to make sure you have it going that way, where the drills are facing up. And what the putty does, it helps makes the drill stick to your pen, so that way you can just pick it up like that. It makes it show you how you pick your drills up in your pen. This roller chair really helps a lot, but it slides over because my floor is on a little archway, because my house is on the hill, a little slant, so my floor is a little not quite as balanced. A little extra. And like I said, you just want to shake them out. And you don't have to worry about making it so perfect. You don't want to stress yourself out. This is supposed to be a relaxing craft. And some people don't like the multipliers, but I love the multipliers. I think it makes it easier versus one by one by one by one. I actually have this other one, which I'm going to try it now. It's a roller one. I don't know how well it's going to do, but I'm going to try it. So it's supposed to pick up the the drills, and you can supposed to be able to roll them out. Now I'm a heavy putter person. Um, I use a lot of the putty because I'm heavy handed with that. Some people are a lot lighter, but I'm a heavy putty person. And your putty always comes with a little film over the top, so you just want to peel that film back. I'm gonna roll somewhere here and see how this is supposed to work. Take one of my other tops off. Where's my other pen? Yeah, this one I can take the top off and put it on here. See how it works. Some of these tops are interchangeable when you order them. Now this is supposed to pick up a lot and supposed to be able to roll it out. Well, let's see, because it's a learning curve for me. I never used it before. I don't know if I really like it or not. Uh, nah, I'm not really liking it that much. Nope, not liking it. I'm gonna have to practice off camera, but so far it's not a winner for me. Go back to what I was doing. Oh yeah, as soon as I come down into the craft room, then my cat wants to jump all over the place. And she's 10 pounds now, so she sounds like a human being jumping all over. The first time I was like, is somebody upstairs? I know I locked the door, ain't nobody supposed to be up there. And that's just her jumping up and down. I gotta remember to roll the chair over so I don't strain my side again. So that's why you see me rolling back and forth. And I'm gonna take a few seconds to show you where we are so far. So here's how we're looking so far. You can see how it's starting to. It's so black you might not be able to see it, but you see how it's starting to give a little shine? It's not as dull as the other side. And like I said, I also make candles. I have everything to make your candles, the different molds and everything like that, and your fragrances to make candles. So I can do that as well. We do candles. We can make jewelry. After you can make your jewelry as well. And we can make resin art. Yeah, I just do a lot of arts and crafts. And if it's something that you're interested in, I also make custom made things as well. So if it's something that you're interested in and you want something custom made, or if you have you want a memorial plaque of someone that passed away, or if you want a plaque for someone's graduation or birthday or anniversary, I also do things like that as well with the resin. And I'll be posting some more pictures. I post some things, but I'll post some more. And if you're an arts and crafter out there, drop me a line. Let me know what arts and crafts you like to do. You can kind of see how it's getting darker right here and it's more shinier. Try and show it where you can see it a little better. But you can see it's getting shinier right here versus the other parts where I didn't do. So that's where we are. And it's coming through pretty nicely. So I'm going to end the video here. And I'm going to finish off camera and we'll come back tomorrow and we'll look at some more. And once again, this is Designs by Tasha Lay. Enjoy your crafting. See you tomorrow with something else plus this diamond painting. Bye. Have a great day.